Hey guys, welcome back to the channel and to part 11 of the race bike build and also part 3 of making these ice tires. I sure hope that we're gonna get done with them today, and I really think we are. We only have the studs left to put in the tire and also a bit of more reinforcement on the inside of the tire, but I'm pretty sure we'll figure that out in the next 30 minutes or so. All right. I think that's it. And also this is the first time that I got everything that I wanted to say to you guys in the first go, which I'm pretty proud of. Usually I stand here and I say a sentence or maybe 2 sentences, and then I lose track of what I'm going to say. And I just stand here and I'm like, shit. What was I supposed to say? But this time I got all of that in the first go, and that's huge progress. All right, let's get to the table. Okay. Let's start this off by cleaning the inside of the tire, as I'm going to use some duct tape later on to put on top of all of the screws and all this metal band, just to further protect that inner tube that is going on as well, because I really don't want to get a puncture. I really don't want to get that. Why am I not learning that paper towels just break when I try to use them on materials like this? Well, now where did I put the other towel? I'm sure I used like a brown one a couple of videos ago. Where did I put the brown? Like the actual cloth towel? Oh, no, it's not brown. It's blue. There's another one that I thought of that's brown. Okay. The inner tube is also going to put that duct tape where it's supposed to be. It's not really going to go anywhere, but it was so dusty in here, as I feel like when I'm going to try and apply the duct tape in here, it's not even going to stick. So I wanted to stick a little bit on top of the screws and the metal band, and maybe a little bit on the rubber too. I don't know if it's going to stick that well, but then when the tube gets in there, it's going to press everything in place. So I've also prepared a bit. I put the, not discs, what are these called? They're not called discs, they're not called plates, they're called washers. I put the washers in here and I put the nuts in here just to prepare a bit for myself. And then of course I also have my studs. So let's start off by putting this in again. I'm going to need one of these. One of the, you know, the ones that are going out to the side, they need to sit on here too. Oh, see, I didn't use as well. I said 2. I'm learning. But on the other side of it, if I would have used 2 as much as I use as well, I would stand here and complain about using 2 instead. So maybe I should just not care. Right, once again, I wish I could show you this. I mean, I could probably put the phone right here, but I'm like, I can show you later. Just going to put this in place. Well, I have not even lined this up for the hole yet. Maybe I should do that first. Oh, it's right here. Okay, let's swap it over. Fold this a bit to make sure it gets inside the tire. Like, see how I double fold it? Just like that to make it a bit smaller. Then I can put it inside and then I just unfold it, and that seems to work. Hole in there, screw goes in the hole in there. I don't know, can't see. Let's flip this around like that. There it is. And screwdriver. Right, good. Okay, I'll show you now. That's how I've done it. You see this middle, the band that goes in the middle is closest to the tire. And then I put this other little band on top of this band and then on with the screw. Then from the outside here, the washer goes on and the nut. And even though these nuts are of... Careful. Look, see the nuts are of the locking type. Is it lock nuts, I think they're called. Even though they are, I'm still going to apply a bit of a thread lock on here too, because I have no clue how these work in the cold. Är du redo att åka?
Ja, ringde. Har du lämnat att de ska ringa upp det eller?
Nej. Får...
Vem är det som har ringt då?
Ja, vi får kolla. Kysser du i hatten?
Tycker du det?
Ja, den passar dig bra.
Ja, den här älskar jag. Mange, ska han vill ha tillbaka den?
Ja, jag förstår det. Jag vill ha hans skinnjacka, men det får jag inte heller. Nej.
Han älskar din jacka.
Mm.
Jo, den är nummer ringde.
Jag vet inte vad det är för nummer.
Ska vi ringa upp?
Ja, jag kan prova att ringa.
Personen du har ringt är upptagen i ett annat.
Nej, personen har ringt upp tagen. Det står från Borlänge, så det är mycket möjligt att det är bilverkstaden som har ringt upp. Så kan det vara. Ja, men ska vi åka? Yes, yes. So we were up to... What were we up to? We're going to put these screws inside of the tire. Set the phone up for talking a bit, and then I started doing the projects instead. No. Come on, give me a light that fucking works. I need to sneeze. No. Okay. What happened last time? I had to end this abruptly. Grandma came in. Oh yeah, right. I accidentally filled her... I borrowed her car and I filled it up with petrol instead of diesel because I have a petrol one and I'm just used to it, so yeah. We had to fix that with like some insurance and getting a guy to tow the car to workshop, and then they fixed it, but now it's back, so it's all right. But yeah, I had to help her with that. That's why I had to end everything. But I'm back. Let's continue with the tire. Right. And also, I don't know if you can tell, but I'm having one of those days today. I'm not really on top. My mood it's quite heavy today. And I'm just so done with putting that social mask on. I don't even think I can do it anymore. For short periods of time, definitely, but I've just done it too much my entire life, and that mask is just gone. So even though I'm quite down today, I'm still here. I put up the camera. I'm going to make some studs happen, but I might not be as talkative today, or the reverse might happen. Once we get started, I might just get back in my zone and everything's fun for a while. I don't know. We'll see what happens, okay? We'll see what happens. Right. So what I was thinking, right, we cleaned the inside of the tire a little bit. What I was thinking is, in order to support this even further, I put like one band in the middle like this. I'm thinking about doing two more. One over here and one over. Can the focus? There we go. One over here and one over here as well. So we have three of them on the inside instead of one. I think that's going to be helpful for supporting these outer screws as well. Because of, you know, centrifugal, is that how you say it? Centrifugal force, the spinning force. I want stuff to go outwards from the direction, like if you know centrifugal force, right? Maybe you don't. Not everyone doesn't know centrifugal force, Adam. You can't talk like that. So if I were to spin this disc, right? Just like this. If a piece of this disc were to come loose right here while spinning, that piece, wait, how does it work now? Is it going to want to go, it either goes straight outwards like that, or it keeps I think it keeps the speed of the direction of the disc. So if it comes loose here, it's gonna shoot upwards, right? So there's always going to be tension on this disc when it's spinning. The faster it spins, the more tension, the more the disc wants to tear itself apart. That's how it works, and that's also how, like, you know, at a carnival, those type of what are called, like activity? No, it's an activity, I guess you could say. It's like a big disc like this with walls on the side, and then you can stand on the inside, and once it spins, it has enough spin, you get that centrifugal force and you get pressed against the wall, right? So you don't even have to put your feet on the ground, you're just attached to the wall because of the centrifugal force. The same happens with this tire. These studs, even though they're small and they don't weigh that much, once you spin it up, these are going to be heavy and they're going to pull outwards on the tire. It's going to deform the tire when I ride. And if it deforms enough, it can lose grip from the rim and it might even explode. So that's why we put these metal bands in here to keep everything in place. But I only have one metal band in the middle right now. So these out here, they're gonna want to get away too. So I'm thinking about just on the far end here, having a second metal band, and on the far end out here also have a second metal band. Because then every single stud they're helping each other if I have this metal band. If I were to pull on this stud, instead of pulling on only this stud, I'm pulling on all of the studs that are attached to the metal band that this stud is attached to. Ape strong together, something like that. That's what I want to do. We're going to make 2 more whole bands that goes inside of the tire for more support. Remember that hole? Can I put something through? I have a screw in that hole. And also, I'm really starting to, I think it's quite fun. I'm starting to learn, I guess, accept my ADHD. Like before, I would have been like, oh, I need to remember this, I need to remember this, I need to remember this. And then I would have forgotten about it, and then I need to measure it all again. And now I know that I'm going to forget it. So how can I help myself remember it? Like that's kind of all of the little quirks and stuff we have along our everyday household stuff that we need to do to help ourselves remember. But I haven't really thought about that up until I started doing these videos and working on stuff like this. Like, oh yeah, I'm putting the screw in here so I can remember where I'm supposed to cut. And I know it sounds like dumb and simple, but in my head it's been, I need to remember this to show myself I can remember it. But now I'm like, I'm only human, I have ADHD, I'm probably going to forget this. Let's put that screw in and just make it easier for myself. Does that make sense? I feel like it makes sense. For me it does. I'm just not too sure if this will work, because now I'm having a curvature on the tire. The middle one is just fine, going around all of it, but the angle, like I'm on the angle now, on the bank of the inside of the tire with the metal band. So if I'm having a metal band and I want it to go along the flat surface, so the inside of the tire, it's gonna keep on curving towards the side. If I want it to go along the tire, around all of it, it's almost like I'm not going to need to bend the material slightly towards the right to keep that straight line. And I'm not too sure about that. That might not even work, actually. That might not even work. Yeah, I didn't think about that up until now when I see it. I'll show you. If I'm pushing this down, it's going to make a curve. See how it's crossing over the middle line right here? So if I want this to go around the inside of the tire, it's going to be on a diagonal instead of going straight, because the metal band is not going to bend like that. So that doesn't work. That doesn't work. I think I need to, oh shit, fuck. I think I need to be happy with what I have. My thought with this was to make sure that the studs that sit on this band also get some support, because this screw out here is not getting any support from this wire, right? From this band, sorry. It's only getting support from this band. So it can still, when the tire expands when I'm driving, if this is the curvature, imagine my hands here are this band and the studs are pointing outwards like so. Ding, 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 ding. So the stud that is sitting here is most likely gonna want to come out like this to stretch the tire out. So my idea were to, if I can put some more support on the outer stud, then it will keep itself together. It will hold up just like this. I'm afraid that the tire might flatten out like this if I go too fast. But that's also just me theorizing. And we all know how that went with me theorizing about water on this belt. It might not actually happen in real life. This tire might be sturdier than I think it is. These studs might not be affected by gravity the way I think they are going to be. At least not as much as I think in my head. Let's do this tire with just one band in the middle, and I'll just have to test them on the ice later on and see if they work or not. Also, we're pushing in, it's the end of February right now, and I think March is like the last month that you can be out on the ice when it's good ice, and even this winter hasn't had any good ice. We got it got cold and we got snow straight away, so there was no time for the ice to grow thicker. It's just a thin layer of ice and then a bunch of snow on top, and snow is isolating. So yeah, we've had some bad ice this winter. Unfortunately, I'm not going to. I don't know for sure, so I'm not going to say too much, but I think these tires might have to wait until the next winter. But then at least I have them and they're ready for when I have good ice. It's good to be prepared. All right, yapping time's over. Let's start out with doing the middle row. Make like a little mohawk on mohawk, is that what it's called? Yeah. On this tire, and also putting all of these, and then we can continue with the rows that goes out to the side. I don't know, will it be enough for me to just put a screw on and drill it through the tire, or do I need to drill holes in order to make this work? Let's find out. Yeah, nah, that does not work. Let's drill the holes first. All right, so I'm thinking about starting, like if I go every second hole from now that I'm supposed to do, it feels like it's quite easy that I get off track with the metal band. Like it might not be centered anymore if I keep on going. You know, when you were a kid and you didn't have like a line underneath to draw your letters on, and all of a sudden it's like a, you know, the longer the word, and then all of a sudden you're down here instead of following that line. I feel like I'm going to do exactly the same thing with this metal band inside of the tire. If I don't go like straight across and make a support point where that is also in the middle, and then maybe 2 more on the side, so I have 4 supports, and then I know this metal band is going to stay on the center line and I don't have to worry about that. So I'm going to start off with doing that. Oh yeah, right, no, I need to count as well. I don't want unnecessary holes. It's going to be a lot of holes in the tire, but I don't want any unnecessary ones, and I might drill, because I do every second one, I might drill a hole in the middle between 2 screws now. So I'm going to count to make sure that I drill in the right position, in the right hole in the band. Oh my god. Why is it? How can I talk about and explain centrifugal force like I've spoken about nothing else my entire life, and then when it comes to counting every second hole of this band, I struggle so damn hard. This is hilarious. That's the whole second hole, second. I can't believe that word. Saying every like the second hole at the same time as I put my finger in the second hole made sure that I was in the second hole. Well, everything that works. I'll take it. It's a little bit off, but just a little bit. Whoa! Almost drilled into my own finger. Almost. Emphasizing that almost. I need some lights in here. That's one support. Let's make one more support. I have there, and there. Okay. Once again, I need to count to make sure I'm in the right hole. No, don't think like that. Disgusting, filthy. That. Make sure it's in the middle again. This is like I'm guessing. I don't know shit about where the middle is. I'm just using a bit of feeling here. I think that's the middle. No. Oh, that's the empty one. Okay, good. Where did I put the... No, I got thirsty. Or I didn't get thirsty, I just started thinking about it because I tipped that over. And do we even have any own thoughts, or is it just stuff that happens around us that makes us do the stuff that we do? That's the kind of thoughts that keep me up at night. And they're fucking terrifying sometimes, I'll tell you. Right, that's 3 support points. Now I'm gonna start drilling all of the holes. I I've drilled some holes. Let's prepare a bit here as well. So it's easier for me to put these in. I'm just going to put a screw in the middle like that, put it to the side, and then I can just take it and put it in place. So the middle row is put in place, and also the reinforcement on the inside is put where it should be. So now it's time to drill the holes for the screws that are going to stick out on the side. There's 2 on each side, so there's a bunch of holes that I'm gonna have to drill. Once that is done, I'm going to put in the rest of the screws. And when all of the screws are in place, I'm thinking about starting putting on washers and nuts. Just because if I start putting on washers and nuts and Loctite on these right now, and then I might need to adjust some things in here, I don't want these to be tightened so much I can't adjust the support bands that I made. I'm thinking it's just a better idea. Get all of the screws in place, and then we'll continue with the washers and nuts. Okay, that's all of the holes made on this side of the tire. Let's get some screws in there. And I'm tired as well. I'm tired. My arm, like holding the tire like this, I'm tired in my shoulder and my arm and everything. Big props to the carpenters. Anyone who uses a power drill for work, like, big props to you. Big props to you. That's heavy. It's heavy on the arm. Maybe should have been more. Another row here. If I don't know how much I'm going to be able to lean, but if I'm having a look at this from the side, those 2 are going to touch at the same time. This is quite a good angle. This is quite a good angle. And if I want to angle even further, there's just going to be 1 stud who's touching the ice right now. I don't know how much angle I'm going to be able to use. Right now I'm thinking that it would be good to have 1 more stud right here in the middle between these 2, just to make sure that there's at least 2 studs always touching the ice when I'm leaning. But yeah, let's start off with this. Yeah, let's just start with this. Oh, my hand is sore. My hand is sore. But look at these. I mean, these are starting to look mean. They look like, yeah. I'm almost becoming a bit afraid of my creation. They're going to be cool once they're done. And this is going to give a lot of grip. Most definitely, most definitely. But I'm still thinking about like 1 every 2, maybe, something like that. Just to get that little bit of extra grip. We'll see. We'll see what I end up doing with these. Okay, I need a well-deserved break. Oh, also I counted a bit wrong. It was 2 less. I didn't need these. I've been working non-stop today. I haven't had my first break. Oh shit. I'm gonna go in, have a cup of coffee, sit down, rest my neck and back, arms and shoulders, and then I'll get back later and continue making the holes on the other side here. All right, see you guys in a bit. Okay, I've had my break. I'm back. Shoulders are a bit better. Also, I realized that I can film at the same time I have some music in my ears. Like I have Spotify on right now. Now I can do this repetitive work. I can talk a little bit with you if I feel like it, and I can have some music in my ears at the same time, which I think will make this feel a little bit faster. And also I do like to sing along with songs, so I might do that if there's a song I feel like I can sing along to. And then I'm going to feel real ashamed when I look at this footage later, and we'll see if I keep anything, if I think that my singing is not too awful, all right? But yeah, I'm gonna continue doing these. Let's drill some more holes. And now I can't, like I've been standing with my forehead against the tire, right? To kind of lean it. I guess it works. Ouch. I just need to be a bit more careful. And continue with the drilling. Yay! How fun! Oh. Also, I want to get rid of the coffee taste I have in my mouth now. I like coffee, I just don't like the aftertaste that sticks around in your mouth forever. I just want to get rid of it instantly. Right, that's all of them. All of the holes, out with that, in with this, and time for the screws, time for the screws. Let's go, no time like the present, or whatever Heimerdinger said. Wow, this is so cool. This is so cool. I feel like a little kid. Oh my god, if this doesn't give me good traction on the ice, nothing will. This is going to be such a cool experience once they're all done. Right, they're on. It's time for the washers to go on top. And also the nuts. I don't know how I'm going to do this, like what the easiest way for me to do this is. I'm going to need to use something from the inside, like a ratchet and just a Phillips attachment for the ratchet. Yeah, just so I can hold against it so it doesn't spin around, to give some counter pull. And then nuts, the nuts. What size are the nuts? They're fucking enormous if you ask me. No, they're not. They're average. It's a 10. Where did I put? You go there, Rossi. Oh, and remember how in the start of this I said I didn't know if I was going to be that talkative. And look at me now. I got out of bed, I came here, and I feel better. And that's great. That's great. On with the thread lock. That smells just like candy. Do you think would it be that unhealthy if I just tasted it a little bit? Very poisonous for organisms that live in the water. I'm not an organism that lives in the water. No, I'm not going to taste it. I'm not. But it smells so good. Yeah, something like that. This is going to look so cool once these are done. I feel like I'm making them like so serious, you know? It's not like something that I've just whipped together. It's like it feels like a serious build. Hallå?
Jag vet inte vad det är. Jag hade i frysen så jag tog det. Vill du ha det?
Det var jättesnällt. Men jag är inte så hungrig just nu.
Nej.
Men tack.
Ja.
Det var snällt. Grandma just came, knocked on the door, and we've been arguing a bit the past couple of days. Even though we speak the same language, sometimes it feels like we don't. I don't know how to explain it. She says something, it just lands wrong with me. I say something, it just lands wrong with her. We don't understand each other. And now she just came walking up here, and we've not really been talking for a while. And she just came, knocked on the door with some homemade pizza or something. And I'm like, damn, how can I be mad at this woman? How can I be angry with her when she's so nice? But yeah, she has her sides. Well, everyone does. Everyone does. I think we need to hug it out real soon. Just hug it out. Yeah. All right, let's keep on going for a while. Yo. Right. So I wish I could give you guys my genuine reaction to when I finished this tire. Because I was like just admiring this, like, look at this masterpiece, it's a work of art, you know, it could sell for millions in the Louvre, or whatever it's called, that where the Mona Lisa and all of that shit is. But I ran out of storage, so I unfortunately you're not gonna get my genuine reaction. I mean, I can fake one. Let me try. Let's see. Wow, look at this. Oh, just finished the last screw and just no, I'm not even gonna try. But I was really happy, I was proud, and I still am, but like that, it kind of wears off after a little while. But yeah, I mean, look at this. Look at this, it feels like I've created a monster. I sure hope it's going to work as I intended to. I still have the front tire to do, so I need to, I've just started over on making these screws. I'm in for a treat, aren't I? Well, I'm not going to film all of this one more time. I might do like a shorter one in TikTok format, put something up on my TikTok too. You never know, you never know. But also, I've been angry today. I can tell you that, I've been angry. I let go. I was thinking that maybe I'm going to set up the camera and just be angry, but I feel like I haven't. That's good. I guess I got it out of my system. Hi there. So this is me from the future, and I just wanted to say something before I continue with this story that I'm about to tell. I was very emotional when this happened, and this was just, I think it was the same day that I talked about this after it happened at my job. And I just wanted to make it clear that I've been analyzing myself, my behavior, because I've been editing this stuff as well, so I've been seeing it a couple of times. I'm happy that I'm starting to let my emotions take place and that I'm starting to express myself rather well. But I'm not sure that this is the way that I want to be and that this is the way that I want to solve problems. I'm in the middle of like testing this out. I think most people, or not, there's more people like me that have had these same experiences, but when I was growing up, there was just not enough space for me to try out my emotions and express myself and be myself and test like what works and what doesn't, and see who I am and my personality and identity. It was just not on the table, okay? I don't want to talk too much about it, but that's just how it was. So I'm 26 years old, and I'm just starting to figure out who I am in this world. So this stuff needs to happen for me. It just has to happen. But I'm pretty sure that when I get even more secure in myself and grounded in who I am, I'm pretty sure that I would have solved this a different way. I'm pretty sure that I would have not reacted at all and just, yeah, this is a douchebag. There's no point in getting mad or angry with this guy. You have 2 more weeks and then you're off. Just play along, do your stuff, and just get out of here. I'm pretty sure that's how I'm going to solve. If I get into similar stuff in the future, I'm pretty sure I'm going to think back on this moment and just be like, oh, it's not worth it. Do it this way instead. Like that's how we learn. But I had to do this. I really think I had to do it this way. But I don't want to encourage anyone who is maybe younger watching this, if I ever get any viewers, to replicate what I did and see me like, oh, he's such a cool guy, rebellious dude who stands up for himself, for like shitty bosses and all that. Like that's not the role model that I want to be. That's not what I'm trying to pass on to other people here. But I'm still going to leave it in the video. It's a part of my history. It's a part of who I am and who I am becoming. But I don't want to advise anyone to do what I do. Like hopefully you've already done this when you were like 14 or 15 years old with friends and maybe family and teachers. I don't know, like where it's supposed to happen. It's not really supposed to happen in your adult life like this. Like I feel like if you've already done this when you were younger, then maybe you have that in your backpack and you can solve problems a more mature way. I couldn't because I've never had this before. So yeah, right, let's get back to the story, okay? Just wanted to share that, right? So this is like a third party business. I'm employed to Clockwork, that's like the company. And then they rent me out to this other place where I actually work. I don't know what that kind of system is called in English. I had this real good lady that was my boss. She were like, she took care of us, and if anyone wanted clothes or if anyone was sick, and you just reached out to her, right? So she wasn't actually at the place that I work. And then she found another job and we got this real like douchebag of a guy. Walks in, yeah, I'm gonna fix everything, I'm gonna fix everything for you. No problem, nothing, like that mentality, you know? And I'm like, instantly I'm getting like the vibes, like, or not the vibes, like just a gut feeling that something's not right with this guy. Keep your eye on him. Keep your eye on him. So I did, and I actually ended up having a real talk with him face to face, and I changed my mind about him. Like, okay, maybe he's not that bad. Like, I gave him a second chance. Everyone deserves a second chance. So I gave him that face to face because he had not really been answering any of us when we've been like, you say you're sick, he doesn't fix it with the scheme, like your schedule. We say we need more clothes, he doesn't like reach out and he doesn't call back, and then there's one time just last week, because I want to quit this job. I have like one more week to go because I don't feel like it's for me. I'm putting together train couplers. I'm manufacturing them. I'm building them. So I literally build on work time, and then I get home and I keep on building on this. And as far as I know, you're not supposed to work with your hobby. And I found that I'm one of those people that needs to try not everything, but I need to try to know. I think that's like literally a part of ADHD. I don't just want to theorize my way into things, I want to try. But now I know, I'm not supposed to be there. But anyhow, last week I was trying to reach him, and he didn't answer my calls, he didn't answer my texts, he didn't answer my emails. And then I just, okay, now I've had it with this guy. So I sent him a text like, what the fuck are you doing, man? What the fuck are you on about? Like, you're supposed to, I got mad. And then he called me back, and we have this thing in Sweden. You have summer, is it called summer semesters in school? Like summer holidays maybe, I don't know. But we have some more here. It's, we have like a sport holiday, like it's a week for the kids to get out of school, and it's for like getting out once the weather starts becoming good again. Like we've been in like a hell a couple of months where it's just dark, and now it's bright, and I'm getting caught off track. This is not necessarily necessary to talk about. So he says that when he called me, and I instantly feel guilty and that I've made a wrong decision, like, and I started excusing myself. And I didn't think about it at the time, but once it landed, I just realized what I've done. I excused myself for him not telling us that he was going to not be available. It was his fault. It was his problem, and he made me feel guilty. Rings a bell? What type of people does that? It's a narcissist. I've been around narcissists for quite some time during my life. I've started to tell the signs rather early, sometimes a bit too early. I also need to be like fair and give people chances, which I've done. But that really rang a bell for me, like, okay, you gave this guy a second chance and now he does this to you. And then he came to work today to have a chat with all of us that work like I do. Like, we're not really employed by the company, it's by that company instead. So we sit down in this little office that we got for ourselves, and I'm just getting this feeling, like I can see the way he looks at people, the way he like makes jokes on other people's behalves and try to like he touches them like to get in on their like personal space, and not in like a friendly way. I don't know how to explain this, but I have a real good intuition when it comes to telling if a person is actually nice or if they come from like a negative or evil point of view. I guess that's I don't know how to explain it further than that. And I could just like my heart started racing. I was literally sitting there with like half a panic attack. Like I could feel it was like I was sprinting a race. But I sat there, I was calm, I breathed, I tried to like, and this guy, I think he could tell that I was onto him because he didn't meet my eyes. He was looking at all, we were like 5 people in there. He was switching between all those other 4 people. He didn't meet my eye once during that conversation. And after a while, I just had it. I really just had it. So I just slammed my hands on my knees and I said, I'm done with you. I got up and I left. I'm done with you. Then afterwards, I got out, I kept on doing my job. He comes out, he doesn't ask me what's wrong. He doesn't like try to understand my point of view. He just comes up to me when I'm sitting doing my thing. He comes up to me like this, real cocky, turns around, starts walking like I don't even have a choice, right? And I'm just sitting there. I'm just, no, I'm not going in there to talk with you. And then he actually calms down and softens a little bit, and I stare him dead in the eye like for a while. He says, yeah, we need to talk. Nope, I'm done with you, I said. You heard me the first time. And then after a while, I'm like, okay, one more time. I give him one more chance. And I've also noticed that these type of people, they rarely want to take anything in public. Like I would have had no problem talking to him in front of all of the company because I'm so sure I'm right. I'm not afraid. I have my point. I stand strong in that. He didn't. He wanted me to follow him into this little office where he could have me all for himself to make me feel small. That's how these people work. I know them inside and out. We get in there, I sit down. He asks me, I genuinely don't know what just happened, Adam. I genuinely don't know. You need to explain to me. No, I don't need to explain anything. I genuinely don't know what you talked about. All right. For the first, I don't believe you. I don't believe you. I took up that the phone call we had last day, the other week. And like you made me feel like it was my fault. Instantly turning it on me. Didn't even think about, oh, if that would have been me, I would have, oh shit, man. Sorry, I did not think about it that way. I'm sorry I made you feel that way. Can we try and like solve this? How, like something like that. I don't know, something like that. Instantly turns it on me. No, that's not what we talked about. That didn't happen. I told you not to feel sorry for this. Bullshit. And a couple of years ago, I wouldn't have been that strong in me. I just said to him, that's not true. This is not true. And he just keeps on going. And I try to listen to him. And then all of a sudden, I'm like, nope, Adam, you've done this too many times. You've put yourself below these type of people for your entire life. Enough is a fucking enough. So I got up, started walking out of there again. And this fucking guy, he threatens me with my job that I'm about to leave anyways. I have 2 more weeks to go. 2 more weeks. And he says, the only thing he says, he turns around, he says, I'm gonna get you out of here. Like, you're not in the positive way. Like, I mean, you're not gonna have to, you can't work here anymore. Like, he turns around, like, literally just tries to, we have a contract telling me a finish date that both of us have already agreed on. And I've signed it, he signed it. That's it. I do my 2 more weeks and then I'm done. Like I said, and I stood up and I started walking out of that office. And then he does that. He turns around and tries to threaten me with basically, he puts on me that I need him and this job for the money. That's basically what he said with those words. And I just turn around once again, looked him dead in the eye. You can't fucking buy me. Walk out, slams the door. And I think something landed in him there. He really understood that I'm not one of the people that he can mess with and push around. I feel like he knew that I could see him for what he truly is. And I think he got scared. I think he got terribly scared. He really did. Because then when he left, he got out there and put on that bright smile. Just that fake personality that's not him and does not exist within closed environments, only for show. And when he went by me, he just looked the other way. Couldn't even meet my eyes. People who can't meet your eyes after you've done something, you had a conversation like this, they know they're wrong. They always know they're in the wrong. Because if not, they would look like question marks coming up to you, trying to understand your point of view. These type of people are the scum of Earth. And I'm done with them. I'm really fucking done with them. Yeah. Wow, that was serious. That was real serious. Now I've gotten that out of my system. Like, damn, but this is from that job. I don't know. I sure hope that he doesn't find my YouTube. No, I don't know. I really don't know. I'm not gonna be able to have these clothes anymore. I need to get some new ones. I don't even want to wear this brand anymore. It just reminds me of him. So yeah, I'm gonna need to find something new to wear. But the tire's done. The tire is done, right? That's good. Wow, I'm a bit shaky, you know. This is the thing with ADHD. It's just I feel so damn much all of the time. I don't get happy. I feel like I'm on ecstasy. I get devastated. It's a part of me, and I'm trying to like it, but I don't like when I start to shake. I start shaking. I don't like that. I feel like I want to be able to contain myself a bit, while I also feel a lot. But I guess I am learning, otherwise I wouldn't have had this conversation with him. So I don't have a job in, like, next Friday is my last day. Gonna need to try and find something else and just make it work. And you know, I've put up all of my life. Oh, I can't quit this job, I need the money. Oh, I can't be not friends with these guys because they have a higher position. I can't be bull fucking shit. Bah. We're all humans. We're all humans. That's the first thing. If someone tries to use you for a position like that he does, fuck, I get so angry by that. That's not right. That's not right anywhere, anyway, from anyone. They tell you not to burn bridges. Why do I feel so alive when I do it? I feel so alive right now because I've stood up for myself, even though I need the money. I stood up for myself, even though he is a good manipulator. And I'm gonna keep on standing up for myself until the day I die. Oh, right. Let's see if I'm gonna put this on YouTube. I don't want him to find this. Who fucking cares if he does? It's my side of the story, and I know it's right. I feel it in my bones. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Right. Yeah, and I haven't edited that much. I don't know where we're up to in the video, but let's just say goodbye, end this episode here. I think this is we're done with the tires. You can make them yourself now if you want to. Just know it's a whole lot of work, and be careful with all of the tools, and remember to put your gear on, cover your eyes, and try to have fun. And I'll see you next time, okay? Bye.